Hi everybody, it's me, Kevin here, the Samurai Blue Ranger. And today I'm going to talk about this little thing apparently has been going on. There's always been a debate in the Power Rangers community about who exactly did a better job with the Power Rangers. Was it Siobhan or was it Disney? Now, if you listen to some Power Ranger fans out there, uh, some of them will say that it was Siobhan because Siobhan was the one that originally started the show and got the lease agreement with the costumes and the stock footage and the weapons and all the other stuff and the props from Toei. So many people argue that says Siobhan was the first one that started it. Siobhan did a better job. Now other people might argue that some people argue that Disney did not do such a good job. Many people argue that Disney buying the Power Ranger from Siobhan at the time and didn't quite understand the Power Rangers. At least that was the argument. At least some fans out there argued that Disney took the Power Rangers into a complete different direction and criticized them for putting it in a comic book like world. Now, of it, regardless of Disney's temporary ownership over the Power Rangers, Disney did, in my mind, do a good job with it. Okay, maybe Disney's take on the Power Rangers was different than Siobhan's take on the Power Rangers, but I still think they both did a good job. Now, a lot of people then use the argument that if Disney supposedly didn't do a good job because there wasn't any Space Patrol Delta Mystic Force crossovers, no Mystic Force Operation Overdrive crossovers, no Operation Overdrive Jungle Fury crossovers, and certainly no. This came about because there was a debate, an argument with Toei and Disney over props, costumes, stock footage, and other material they needed to use to do those crossovers. And that Toei was very unhappy with Disney because a rumor Disney supposedly took props and costumes and stock footage from Toei without permission. At least that was the rumor. It's never been really confirmed or not, but that was supposedly the punishment for it was they weren't going to release anything out for them, so there was no crossovers for those respected seasons. Disney said that the reason there was no crossover between Space Patrol Delta and Mystic Force or Mystic Force and Operation Overdrive, Operation Jungle Fury, because the seasons were too small. Um, Many people then complained that Siobhan, after buying the Power Rangers back from Disney, did not do such a good job. People constantly complained that Samurai, this season that preceded Power Rangers RPM, was not really good, and that and then Megaforce is not doing very good. So you have these people who go that Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo in Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, and Time Force were all good because they were all Siobhan produced it. Then complain about Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, Space Patrol Delta, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, and Ranger Motor Engines because they were all Disney produced it, and then complain about Samurai and Megaforce because they were Siobhan produced it. I mean, it seems to be some inconsistency with people what they like and what they don't like as far as Power Rangers are concerned. But to make a short story short, I think that both Siobhan and Disney both did a good job with the Power Rangers. Yes, it's true that both companies had a different take on the Power Rangers from season to season, and that both companies did have a different working relationship with Toei. Toei and Siobhan had a more better working relationship than Toei and Disney, that is true. But I still think that Siobhan and Disney both did a good job on their takes on the Power Rangers. And some would argue that Siobhan would have had more experience with the Power Rangers, owning it from 1993 AD till 2001 AD, and that Disney didn't would only own Disney owned the Power Rangers from 2001 AD until about 2010 AD, and Saban from 2010 AD to present. So technically, between Saban and Disney, they both owned it for about the same number of years, and they had the same number of experience with it. That's it. I'm Kevin, aka the Blue Samurai Ranger. Hope you enjoyed this video.